Hi Taurus, I'm alive to thrive. Got my cards upside down. I'm here to do your July 2020 reading. And I've been praying for everybody who comes upon this experience that you would be blessed with wisdom, guidance, and direction. And we're going to do this reading a little bit different. Well, I'm going to grab that one. I think it wanted to come out. And it's just one, so that's our first card out, and that is the past. So holding on, guarding your heart, protecting your resources, just being protected and somewhat maybe reflective, but connected to your highest self too. But in a way that hasn't really let anybody else in. Your present situation is the Five of Wands in the reverse. So it takes me right back to another four. The Four of Wands is all about family, home, being grounded, being centered. And this is a great way of letting go. It's like let bygones be bygones. Forgiveness is key. Moving on, not being so guarded and centered. Then this represents the near future, and that is the Knight of Cups. So this is moving forward with some emotional response, with love, with compassion. And then Taurus, we have you represented as the Chariot in reverse. So this could be somebody who is a bit out of control. Whenever this card comes up in the reverse, I always recommend that you have your vehicle checked out, and it doesn't have to just be your car. If you're a bike rider, you know, check your tires, and or especially like a motorcycle. Oh, please forgive the background telephone. It'll ring for a few seconds and then it'll go off. So Taurus, the Chariot is saying just to slow down, get grounded and centered. Don't move so fast. It's about making a decision, but taking the time to make the correct decision. Your surrounding environment is the Nine of Wands. And in most decks, it is kind of like the wounded warrior, but he doesn't look too wounded. He looks like he has things in control, but he is looking back over the situation to maybe gain perspective for the future. This is somebody around you who maybe is concerned for your best, your highest good, your welfare. Your hopes and your dreams are the King of Cups, but he comes out in the reverse. So it is just being a little off kilter, trying to find your center, your grounding, your calmness. Even the King in the reverse is, it's still a good card, and it's in your hopes and your fears position. So Taurus, as I look at this, I think that you are, there's some emotional issue that you need to deal with that maybe you have been putting off. What is our outcome? Our outcome is the Six of Wands. It's victory. It's winning. But it's before you can win, Taurus, you have to face your challenges, your, I don't want to say enemies, your adversaries, the people that may be the naysayers, the people that doubted you. You will be victorious once you face, I think, your true self and what your true passion is. If I look at the whole spread, let me put this up here. I notice there are a lot of men. I mean, there are no women in this spread. So this is a highly masculine reading. We also have a lot of the yellow, which is this kind of represents the sun, and that's very masculine also. So what I'm picking up from that, we do have the Knight of Cups. It's time to, and we have the King of Cups, but it's time to bring in more of the right emotions, not negative emotions, but more of the positive emotions, more of the victorious passion. Bring that in with the love. I think you have the right idea. You're going in the right direction, but you're fearful that maybe you'll get hurt. And this doesn't necessarily mean like a significant other or like a deep love. It could just be a friendship. Sometimes when we put ourselves out there and we're vulnerable, and maybe we think everything is going great, but the other person doesn't have the same perspective, and you don't know it until it's too late sometimes, or until it gets to the point where it hurts deeply. So a Taurus, be sure that you are being compassionate and loving. And when I just said the word compassion, I hear the word passion in there. So use your passion, be compassionate. Open your heart, be somewhat vulnerable, and don't be wishy-washy. All right, I'm alive to thrive. If that resonated with you, actually, you know what? Let's throw Lenormand or two on this. That might give us a little more perspective about what this is all about. All right, Taurus, what is this? What is this all about? And if this resonates with you, please like, share, and or subscribe. It is the Well. I'm going to set that right there, hopefully without a glare. But you can see the light in the background. And the Well is about going deep. I also think about the wishing well. It's like you need to go deep down into yourself to find out what you are passionate and compassionate about. And then we also have the clock. And the clock is, it's time. It's timing. They're two really high numbered cards, but it's about the perfect timing, about going deep, maybe going deep with somebody in your life at the right time, in the right place. And not being out of control, being focused. It's about, if you look into a well, you will see your reflection. So as you look at the people that are around you, maybe you need to look a little bit deeper into yourself or another person or into an issue. You may think you know all the facts, but maybe there is more to the story that you just don't know. I mean, nobody really knows everything that goes on in families or communities or companies. I also think about, you know, the rope that the bucket is attached to, and when you're getting water out of a well, you've got to lower the bucket down, and you kind of have to kind of make sure that the rope stays centered. So it's a time where you need to stay grounded and centered, and the Chariot in reverse tells me that maybe things are a little bit out of control. I think that it might be also indicative of a time of healing. And the clock represents that the time is now. That there's a lot of little clocks on here. So be attentive to timing, be focused on what is going on around you. I think there may be someone or something that needs to be looked at in a deeper way. And just to remember that whenever I see a clock like this, it reminds me that time is fleeting, that life is transitory, so that we should savor each moment. And if there's anybody that maybe you haven't had the fullest compassion for, this card is just a reminder that the hands of the clock will go forward into time, and we have to go on regardless. So I don't think it's like a wait and see time. I think it's a time for action. And we do have a lot of wand cards here, and these are all action cards. And we have our Chariot card. And the fact that is about moving forward with determination, and the fact that he is in the reverse is just saying that you need to maybe refocus your energy, your self-discipline, your control, your self-control. The time is now to make amends if you need to bring forth your passion, and to do it compassionately, and to stay focused and grounded. All right, Taurus, that is your message for the month of July. If this resonated with you and you'd like a personal reading, my email is trosin.jane@gmail.com. All the information is located in the description box below. Peace out.